Once upon a time, in the bustling heart of a lively city, there lived a young boy named Leo. Leo wasn't particularly tall, nor exceptionally strong, nor even the fastest in his class. But Leo was endlessly curious. He loved to ask questions about the world, about how things worked, about why people acted the way they did. Most of all, Leo wondered about what made some people so brave, kind, or determined, while others felt stuck, anxious, or unsure. One misty Saturday morning, Leo sat on the park bench after another loss at the weekly soccer game. He watched some kids skip the park steps two at a time, cheerful and energetic, while others sat in shadows, frowning, backpacks slumped at their sides. Leo's thoughts buzzed in his head. Why can't I do it? Why do I give up so quickly? Am I just not brave enough? Suddenly, an old man with a white beard and twinkly eyes sat beside him, holding a newspaper. The old man glanced at Leo's downcast face and smiled gently. "Tough day, huh?" he said. Leo nodded, feeling his cheeks flush. I try, but I always mess up. I don't think I'm good enough." The old man leaned closer and pointed to his newspaper, where there was an advertisement for a gym. "Have you ever been to one of these?" he asked. Leo shook his head. When people want strong bodies, they go to the gym. If you want a strong mind, you need a mind gym. Have you ever trained your thoughts? Sid. Leo blinked. Is that even possible? The old man's eyes sparkled. Absolutely. Let me tell you a secret. Your mind is like a set of muscles. The more you exercise your thoughts, the stronger your mindset becomes. Leo's imagination bloomed. What if his mind was an amazing gym, and he could lift thoughts like weights, run laps around worry, or climb up hope like a rope? That very afternoon, Leo decided to build his own mind gym. He started with small, simple exercises for his thoughts. Every morning before breakfast, Leo pictured his mind as a room filled with exercise equipment, just like the gyms he'd seen on TV. There were thought weights of all sizes, a treadmill of worries, ropes of challenge, and even a mirror that reflected his greatest dreams. The first piece of equipment Leo tried was the positive dumbbell. It was light and easy to lift at first. He looked in the mind gym mirror, straightened his shoulders, and repeated, "I can try again." Each time he did, the dumbbell grew a bit heavier, and his arms, his thought muscles, grew a little stronger. Some days, the treadmill of worries tried to make him run faster than he wanted, thoughts tumbling through his head. What if I mess up again? What will the others think? Whenever that happened, Leo practiced slowing down. He took deep breaths, just as he once learned to run at a steady pace during PE. He realized that he could control the speed of his worries simply by focusing on his breathing and reminding himself to take things one step at a time. Next, he tackled the challenge rope. It looked impossibly high at first, representing all the things that scared him. Speaking in front of the class, climbing the big tree, asking for help when he didn't understand homework. Each day, he tried to climb a little higher. When he slipped, Leo remembered what he'd learned by training his body. Falling isn't the end, it's a chance to get stronger. He soon discovered another piece of equipment, the kindness kettlebell. This was his favorite. Each time he lifted it, by helping a friend, giving a compliment, or forgiving himself for mistakes, Leo felt his spirit grow lighter. It gave him energy in ways that surprised him, making the mind gym a happier, brighter place. Some days, the mind gym was crowded with heavy, grumpy thoughts. I'm not smart enough, or I'll never get better. That's when Leo called in his workout partner, gratitude. He learned to count things he felt lucky for, the sun on his face, his favorite sandwich, a good joke told by a friend. Gratitude helped clear the space so he could train his better, stronger thoughts. As the weeks passed, Leo noticed changes, not just inside his imagination, but outside too. He approached soccer games with a lighter heart. Sometimes he missed a goal, but he told himself, I'll try again next time. In class, if he stumbled over an answer, instead of giving up, he'd say, that was just round one. I'll train harder. With friends, If he felt left out or different, he reminded himself, I can share my feelings. Everyone has good days and bad days. Other kids began to notice too. How do you stay so calm? I asked his friend Maya, after a tricky math quiz. Leo grinned and invited her to join him in his imaginary mind gym. Together, they practiced lifting kind thoughts, running through worries, climbing over challenges, and cooling down with gratitude. Soon, more friends joined in, each adding their own exercises, one for creativity, another for patience, another for bravery. They realized that just as every body needs exercise and rest to grow strong, every mind needs training and care to become resilient, adaptable, and wise. Sometimes they all stumbled. Some days, worries and fears felt too heavy. But Leo and his friends learned out the most important lesson of all. Mindset is not something you're just born with. It's something you build day by day, thought by thought. No one can see the muscles they are building inside, but over time, Leo found he could do and say things he once thought were impossible. With every thought he trained, he grew a little kinder to himself and to others. With every worry he slowed, he gained a little more peace. With every challenge he climbed, he became just a bit braver. So whenever you feel stuck, or scared, or not good enough, remember Leo and his mind gym. Start with one small exercise, a single positive thought, a deep breath, an act of kindness, a moment of gratitude. Train your mind as you would your body. With patience, practice, and plenty of heart, you'll find that your mindset can become as strong, flexible, and bright as you wish it to be. After all, the greatest muscles you'll ever build are the ones inside your head and your heart. Thanks for tuning in to Smiley Toon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander.